when I was 3, and didn't leave much for Mom and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him 'cause he ran ahead, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, I must have thought it was quite a joke, and I got a lot of laughs from a lot of folk. Oh, it seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick, I grew up mean, my fists got hard, my wits got keen, and I roamed from down to down to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, and I'd kill that man that gave me the awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, just hit down, my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and get myself a brew. In an old saloon on the street of mud, there on the table dealing studs, oh, that dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad, the worn out picture that my mother had, and I knew the scar on his cheek and his evil eyes. He was big and bad and gray and old, and I looked at him, my blood ran cold. I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right beneath the eyes, and he went down. To my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, crashed through the wall and into the street, all kicking and a gouging in the blood and the mud and the beer. When I tell you I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. They kicked like a mule and bit like a crocodile. And I heard him laugh and then I heard him curse. He said, "Went for his gun, but I pulled my purse." And he stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough. Man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I say goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's the name that has helped to make you strong. And now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me, but you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye. Oh, I'm the son of the bitch that called you Sue. I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. So called him my pa, he called me his son, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. But if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna call him Bill or George or John or anything but Sue.